it's bright. Yeah. Sorry if you can see my face and I'm looking like a dummy with my eyes closed, but I can't see. I'm looking at the sun pretty much. So, hopefully I don't look too ridiculous. What's up, guys? This here's my Volkswagen Golf. It's a Mark IV. It's a 2000 GTI VR6 2.8 liter 12 valve with a 5-speed transmission. A little backstory with this car is when I picked it up, I actually only got it for $400, but it wasn't able to run. So what I did is the previous owner actually told me what was wrong with it, and I happened to have another VR6 12 valve Jetta that I already owned, but I just blew it up. So this is why I was looking for another car. So this car ended up needing a coil pack, and that's what the previous owner told me. So I brought my coil pack and brand new wires, hooked it up at the dude's house, and the car fired right up. It was an amazing moment. It was awesome, and the dude still only wanted $400 for it when it was all said and done. So he was selling it as a parts car, but I mean, as you can see today, it is not a parts car. I got it daily driving, and I drive it every day. It runs good. I really haven't I've owned it for about 2 years now. I haven't really done much to it. I did that coil pack and wires. I did calipers and rotors all the way around, and pads. And that was it. Oh, you know what? I actually forgot that I did the timing. I had to do the timing on it when I picked it up. So this goes back to that other VR6 Jetta I had before. I just did the timing and head gasket on that, only to blow it up a couple days later. So I took the timing off of the old VR6 Jetta and put it in the VR6 Golf engine. So it runs really good. I did do the deletes on it, so like the purge solenoid or the secondary air and all that is deleted with no tune. So it runs good, but since I did those deletes, probably doesn't run the best because I don't have a tune on it. And I mean, you can kind of just tell it has its hiccups, but I think it still drives all right. Other than that, when I picked it up, it was super rusty. The entire car was gold, and hopefully I'll have a picture of that. But it was super rusty, so just a couple months ago, I decided to buy a pair of fenders. I bought them primed, ready to go, brand new, but I never painted them, so that's why they're still primed, not painted. And then later on, I'll show in the back, I actually bought another Golf after I bought this one. I bought a wrecked one, officially wrecked. The whole front end was smashed, but it run and drove, but it was total. So I took the hatch and the rear bumper from that Golf and put it on this one. And I'll show that in the clip, in the video somewhere. But yeah. When I picked up the car, it came on Steelies, I'm pretty sure. Steelies or Fat Fives. Came with Fat Fives, so I didn't like that. So I changed it to the stock. That Golf I bought also came with good wheels. So I took those wheels, repainted them, and put them on this Golf. So now the wheels are bronze. So I'll show that too. couple flaws here and there. Windshield's cracked. It's been cracked since the day I got it. I have a ton of receipts from literal day one of this car being bought and up to like 100,000 miles. I've got all the receipts and all the work that was done by a VW dealership to this car. And surprisingly, the engine was actually rebuilt too at like 60,000 miles. So, like, this just all worked out really good. I only got the car for $400, so like I can't complain. I haven't really spent that much money on it in the last 2 years either. It's been running strong, going fine. Fixed the little things here and there, coolant line leaking, and the same one actually kept rupturing, so I had to keep on replacing it. Some more flaws are that the inside, like, this car was flooded or something. That's why the engine was rebuilt. Like, the back seats are moldy and have holes in them, like moldy holes. I'll show it, but it's gross. So I don't know. This car was like flooded and they rebuilt the engine or something. And so yeah, like I'm pretty sure there's some like electrical issues, but like none of them really concern me. So like the one main one I know about is like my sunroof. It doesn't want to open. For some reason, I haven't even dove into it because I've got the manual Allen key for it anyways. So if I do want to pop it open, I just manually do it. So I'm not really worried about it. But so far, it's a great car. It's been treating me good. 2 years with really no problems. Like nothing that I couldn't handle or fix. So I've been enjoying myself. Seems like other people enjoy this car. I didn't know you couldn't hear a VR6 until you cut the exhaust off. I could not believe how quiet the car was when I was driving it. So I just chopped the exhaust off and made a side pipe. So it sounds pretty great. So maybe I'll throw in a clip of that. But it's also ugly now because it kind of broke off. So there's like half a side pipe. So we'll see how ugly that looks. I need to fix that at some point. But this is my daily driver. I don't really spend too much money on it. I save it all for this car right here. Alright. Alright, so it's kind of hard to see, but like there's a crack. I think there's the other crack. It's kind of hard to see, but it's going all the way across there. Yeah. So the windshield is damaged. And here's the primered fenders, but not painted. And yep, that's both sides. The wheels, bronze wheels. Ooh. The inside, super dusty and dirty. I am no detailer. I care about building cars and, running them, not freaking cleaning them. So, get at me. I don't care. And I used to work on semis, so I had to drive through a gravel yard every day. Real dusty. Here's a sunroof that won't open. So now let's see if I can get in here and show you these nasty seats. So, it's kind of hard to tell, but like, see, there's a hole, and like, it's like literally been like rained on in here, whether it was from my windows open or the car, but like, literally, I've not cleaned this car from day one. Like, I mean, I keep it clean, but I do not physically clean things. Okay? That's someone else's job. Yeah, headliner sagging, dirty. Actually, the headliner's not sagging, it's more like the sunroof. The headliner actually looks pretty good. Yeah, look, there's me. Oh, what up? Alright, now I'm going to show you the rear of the vehicle. Look at that. Got a gray hatch and a gray bumper. Yep, so the totaled Golf I bought was gray, and I did take a lot of parts from it. Like I said, it had a 1.8 turbo, it had a 5-speed transmission, it had a hatch and a rear bumper for me. So there was just so many things that I was taking from it. It was completely worth it. And I dropped as soon as I got there and saw that the front clip was literally bent in half, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to pay you $600 for this car. It's literally totaled. Like, I get it runs and drives, but nah, it was cool. I drove it down the street, or like a empty parking lot, like hit like 20 pounds of boost. It was pretty funny. Still ran and drove, but it was definitely totaled. Alright. Now, this splitter used to not even be there and actually shoved up under the car. So that was broken too. So now that actually looks really good. Sorry, I'm facing into the sun, guys, but gotta do what you gotta do. Yep, so as I was saying, real dusty. But what I haven't said is, if I can get in on this, look at that. 121,000 miles. That's it. Only 121,000 miles. Amazing. Yep. That's my car, guys. I just wanted to give you an update on like this car, how I got it, how I keep on getting all these Volkswagens so cheap. I'll have many more stories about cheap Volkswagens and how I fixed them. Whoops, sorry about the light. But I've bought like 4 cheap Volkswagens, like for under $400, and ran and drove them like the next day. So more stories, more Volkswagens, more work, crazy builds are gonna come in the future from Hendy Entertainment. And just a sneak peek, I guess. This is what we're dealing with over here with the Jetta 1.8 turbo. But this is just a sneak peek. You'll get the real thing in a couple weeks or something. Thanks for tuning in. This was a video on my 2000 Volkswagen Golf GTI. Take care.